Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Timmy Trent. I'm your link to the fire within and to God. Well, today's lesson is same message at the beginning where I've been telling you that God telling me that you have power. Every single one of you. Doesn't matter where you're born in this galaxy. Okay? Now, as long as you're a being, you have the power of God. All right? And God give you the power of free will to live like animal or to build, help each other, and prosper. And you use each other's, you're not going to be prosper. Nobody's going to have to be used, right? If you messed up, if you learn the wrong way, you're going to do terrible things because you feel bad, angry, mad. So you're going, you'll hurt yourself, you'll hurt other people. Now, I'm going to say, everybody have power, right? And when you're young, if you got this message right here, you hear this message right here, you got to follow God. Do everything you can to learn about God and follow God. Now, if you don't follow him, I hate to say it, you're going to have to suffer until you decide to follow God. What are you going to suffer? Whether you like it or not. You're suffered by other people's hands. Not a lot of people will follow God, right? So you're going to follow them. So you're going to suffer, right? If you got this message right here, if you don't figure it out and follow God, especially you young, I mean, not really young, but, like maybe in the teenager years, like me, you know what I'm saying? When I was in the teenager years, I was trying to learn. And what I do is that I learn, to whoever, the superstar at the time, something like that, I try to follow the superstar, right? Because I like that person, right? So, nobody teach me about, really, I know about God and stuff like that, but never really understand. So I just follow other people, right? Or follow people that I see on TV or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Until one day, I figured out, I have to start learning and figure it out. And sometimes, we do it too late. And some of us, never really learn, right? Even to your old age, you don't learn, right? And it's important that you're willing to seek out information and to learn. That's because you got a lot of brain cells in your head right there. So if you learn the wrong thing, what happens? The same thing, like but you eat wrong food over and over again. What happened? You get diabetes. You got bad health, right? All of us went through that kind of stuff. Some of us trying to get out of it, and some of us you really get out of it. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing, like you gotta believe. You gotta feed your mind, right? Feed your mind the good knowledge, and God is the only way to go. Everything else is gonna be the devil, or I don't know, that devil, just evil human, right? They do evil thing, right? They think they can own the world, and they do evil thing against other human beings, right? That's what it is. I don't know if there's a devil. I mean, they're not really the devil. The devil is on man emotion, man feeling. That's the devil. That devil telling you, okay, I can do whatever I want to do, regardless of other people, right? You can't build, you can't build the mountain by yourself. You can't climb the tall mountain. I mean, like in successful mountain by yourself, right? And you don't have to build a mountain you don't want to. You don't have to achieve anything you want to. You can be living like a simple man, food the next day, eat, and enjoy what God created for you. And then you can be happy like that. You don't have to need millions of dollars, as long as you can live another day and breathe the air and enjoy the trees, whatever that amazing thing that God created around. You are God allow man to make, right? And you can enjoy that, right? As long as you live another day, right? But as human, we like to collect. We like to collect things. We like to, compete. We like to do things. We got to gang things. Joy, you can overpower other people. You know what I'm saying? That's just waste of the energy, right? Why you want to overpower other people? Why you want to, demand other people to believe what you believe, right? God, told you, believe to yourself. Enjoy yourself. You don't have to go to be part of anything, right? Anything that be a part of, And most thing, we are social creatures, so we get together with other people, and we have fun, celebrations of that. But there's always somebody else want to overpower somebody else. There's always somebody else want to control other people, and and that's what their feeling, emotion, and pleasure came in, and they don't care about anybody else, right? So that's why God came in. It's important. Like, you care about other people, you're looking out other people, and you build and you help each other, right? But a lot of times, people are trying to help themselves, and what happens, you know, they want to help themselves by, destroying other people or trying to control the world, and they know they can't do it. What happens? They form a group, or they give their power to somebody else, thinking that somebody else, just like them. I mean, think about this. You give your power to somebody else, and they just like you. And how the hell they're going to change anything if you can't change it? How the heck the other person can change it? You call them your leader, and they can't change nothing. All they do is going to lie to you and steal from you. That's all it is. It's nothing else. Human has been like this. Intelligent. They like to build, to prosper, to help each other and build more, but don't. They get greedy, right? They get to where they get to a certain amount of success from. They get greedy. They don't want nobody else. So like, what they do? They fall into the evil trap to keep every other human down. Because they don't want you to crowd the space, right? So, and the message coming back to the guy. If you're young, you got this message right here. If you don't follow God, you're gonna have to suffer. You're gonna have to suffer for a little longer until you decide to follow God. If you don't, then you just suffer, right? You just suffer to why things happen to why God didn't stop this, why if God is a good God, why did He stop all these other the disaster around the world? I mean, that's not for you to worry about, right? That's the reason He does that. For you to look at, they have the other people, what, they went to a tough time and look at you. Will you change your life? Will you get there and be upset and blame God for it? That's what He created, for somebody can learn the lesson, right? If you don't learn the lesson, you're going to suffer too. Your own mind, right? As human, we always want to be like God, like we want to control things. We think we can control things, but you don't understand. We cannot control anything. I don't care how good a scientist you are, what you've been seeing. Okay? You think just because you diagnose something and you find out something that you need, you believe that there's no God. Remember, who's creating this thing? Things don't happen for a reason, right? The same thing. A man and woman come together, they create something. They create a baby, right? But evil human, they want to destroy human, right? That's one punishment to God, but it's not going to happen. You can't punish God. You can try. You can try. And if you don't find God, you can suffer. You can suffer into the point when you say, what, I don't want to suffer no more. But you don't have to suffer today, especially if you're young, right? If you follow other people, if other people tell you what to do, or to do this and that, just think about that. You get angry, mad, upset, blame everything. That's always law. That's all in orders. That's a limitation. You're saying can't do whatever you want to do. Because that's why God created. A tree can be a tree. The tree cannot do anything else, right? A certain thing that got limitation. That's human too. We got God gave you the power to build, create, to prosper, but we got limitations, right? If we don't accept that, then we're just gonna suffer. We don't accept God, we're just gonna have to suffer. Everybody, it doesn't matter who you're from, what you're from, where you're from, what you believe, what's happened in your past. You don't make a decision today, take your power and have the right coach and follow the right principle, you're gonna suffer. That's it. All right, guys, follow God, follow Jesus Christ, follow change your life. That's simple. If not, suffer. All right, bye bye.